Footlik, and welcome back to another episode of MEMORIAPOLIS. We are working through our cultural buildings here in the age of Enlightenment. Something just died. Ooh, it's this. Well, you can be demolished. Can this one be improved? Yeah, I'm sort of demolishing all the trees around here. Wood is good though. All things are kind of good. That's fine. Now this was our red workshop. That's being built. This is our porcelain manufacturer. Here's our perfume distillery. What other buildings did we get? The International University. We've got the monastery. This is just a park, but it's a nice looking park. We've got the convent. We've got the observatory. We've got the large castle here. The orangery, the law courts, the parliament. I forgot some of my military buildings. Is this the only one I've built? I thought I'd built a couple. We've got the fortress, but I'm sure there's another. That's just a park. Hold on. Cultural. I literally only have unlocked that. Ah, the red workshop was the one. Did I get the paper mill? Yeah, paper mill's there. Alright, there you go. There's our red workshop. That's kind of cool. Okay, go to here. Cultural... I was writing down... Oh, I don't have the artillery barracks yet. That's upsetting. Why not? Okay, you... Arrival of a new faction. Oh, yeah, I was waiting for these idiots to come in. Except that the Streltsy militia only have a faction power of 4. Alright, that's fine. We could probably do a couple of upgrades. I need to find the buildings first, and that is always a challenge. We did do the contemplative convent, although I've no bloody idea where that is. It's somewhere. Can I get a park in there? A large park. Yeah, we need smaller parks, people. I can get a park in here, though. There you go. Right at the back of the Universitas. Where's that convent? It's actually over here somewhere. I sort of know. Or kind of know. Where it is. I think it's actually over here. The Town Crier's House, the Abbey, Family Home. Okay, a lot of stuff is... Let's... Liberal Arts class. I have no idea. But we did evolve it, and they were happy. Something else has died. Did I not demolish this? Pretty sure I did. You just not want to demolish yourself, that's fair enough. Right. Over here. You know what? What's my standing with this faction? Those are the ones that just came in. Alright, I'll study it. I'll do the search for blueprints. That'll be fine. Where is this? This is essentially outside the map. Look at that main road down there. This goes all the way through. That's cool. Right, we're getting a celebration. Okay, so I've built a few buildings. But it's the military one I sort of want next. I think it's, yeah, the artillery barracks. Buy it. Accept that. That's going to be next on the list. That's the fortress, you idiot. Don't build that. Where's this going? This is going right down here. I like it. Now, I think it's actually supposed to be... I'm trying to find out... Yeah, the road is actually at this side. Yeah, build that there. The artillery barracks right on the riverside there. That's kind of cool. And it's kind of next to these military sort of buildings. Okay, so we've done the monastery, we've done the... Yeah, we're waiting for these guys. We built them the perfume distillery. We could do the hospital. We could do a couple of upgrades. Since we're waiting. Oh, something else has died. If I do the improvement on you, will you get me more sand? You will. Promote the decree, prevention and cure. Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? We haven't... I can promote it. Whether everybody votes for it, I'll have no idea. Some of these... Minister of Finance... There's only you two. There's not even a Prime Minister, but there is an election in a day for the Prime Minister. Yeah, that's an election. This is an exploited node that we've taken care of now. It was accepted. The decree was accepted. Well, look at that. It's not often that happens. Or it didn't happen very often in my first playthrough. Right, so I'm waiting for these clowns to come up. The rest of them are all coming up nicely, but I want to get their building in next. Because that's the next one we're waiting on. It is the Sherry Winery. We've built all this. Built the law courts, built the monastery, got the artillery barracks in. We've got the red workshop. I want the light horse guard. Right, let's see if there are any cultural improvements that we can do. So we can do the local apothecary, and that comes from a Sirius and Talcum stall. Okay, the Sirius and Talcum stall is over here. Oh my god, it's a huge building, but I did build a second one because I knew I was going to need it. Now, normally when you click on these, it highlights the other ones. What's the bank? It's there. Okay, so on the outskirts of town, we're going to evolve this. That's expensive, but we'll get it done. Reduce the cost of evolving buildings. Yes, I would like this. Right, 36 on that. What happened to my barracks? Barracks are in. Barracks are over here. Now, I think I can get, like, the light horse guard in here, because it's just a small building. So the quicker... These idiots. You want to go a thing. Yeah, the quicker the Straussy militia come up. Right, light horse guard is at 10. Alright, I'm just checking the... Nobody's, like, very upset. They're already 100% on the trust there. That's good. But that was the local apothecary is done. I could tick that off of my list, thank God. I will let the resources rank back up. Or climb back up. Okay, that was a visit, that's fine. How are we actually doing on this? We should be absolutely destroying this. Ah, yeah. Ha! So they're doing the visit now. To make sure we get all this stuff. That's fine. Okay, so you're 21 days on that. Go to culture. Yeah, I really do want this first. I could build the hospital. Get that knocked out of the park. And the Sherry Winery. Okay, so unlock the hospital. I want all cultural buildings done today. There's the hospital. Right, it's a large ass building. It will go in there, so that's where it is going to go. Educational. No. We don't want educational. I want religious. So it has to go sort of over here. Because it's... Weirdly, the hospital is a religious building. Doesn't really matter where it goes. Build that there. We're not really low on anything at the moment, which is fine. Right, this is... The upgrade for this is going to be done soon. Go wait. I need to check that. Nice. Ooh, I like this little stairs up to here. So my local apothecary is done. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Cultural! Still don't have the Sherry Winery It's going to be a while before we get a light horse guard. The non-book printing. Alright, let's grab it. It's an educational building, except... And I can build it now. Oh, you know what? Having these face off against each other, I think would be kind of cool. Or maybe we get it over here. That's the sort of religious side. I kind of like it near the river. Yeah, that's going to be a cool place for it on the riverfront. Build it. Do a bit of steam. Alright, so we're getting some stuff in. Okay, so several places are running low on resources. That's a cutting camp. But it looks like you've got so much trees to cut here. Do the improvement on that. That'll get us a little bit more wood. I think that's clay. And there, yeah, that's that one. So that one can go. Yeah, this one's fairly dead. I'll do a little improvement on it. See if it can grab any more trees. Right, so I got that. What was the other building I built? Yeah, it was this, the hospital. Cool building. There you go. There's my non-book printing press. So non-book, is that like newspapers and stuff? What is that? Promote the decree, stop immigration. Normally this would be an absolute horrible decree because it stops workers from coming in, but we're actually good for workers this time around. Let's submit it, except I will leave it up to the parliamentary figures to decide whether they want it to go ahead or not. It is out of my hands. Monastery. Come on, the Sherry Winery. What are you people actually at? You want to... This faction is just... At least they're asking for permission before taking over everything. You're at 11, so you'll soon be at 12. You're the East India Trading Company. It's a while. It's still 2 more points to get that up. Okay, they actually voted for it. They're being rather nice this time around. Okay, let's see if I can upgrade a cultural building while I'm waiting. The Master's Workshop. So a ceramic workshop. Let's have a look. It comes from the stoneware workshop. So this is way back in Old Town. So back in Old Town there is, yeah, this. So we can evolve this, which is an evolvement in of itself. Yeah, I want food consumption to come down so I don't have to build any more farms. It's way longer the build time now. 36 cycles. That is done. The Master's Workshop. I built a ton of workshops because I thought you needed the base building, but as we figured out a couple episodes ago, you need evolved buildings. And instead of looking at this to see what the base building is, you should look at this. So the evolvement, and then to get the next one, it'll tell you what you need. For example, this doesn't require stables. Oh no, it does. What's the other one? Yeah. So this requires a knight's training ground, which is an evolvement from the stables. So building just one knight's training ground isn't enough. It doesn't tell you. It should tell you that the base building is an evolvement. There you go. There's the road running past the Oxford University, which is cool. What did I just upgrade? That. All my buildings are in. Right, please tell me that you guys are good for light. Oh. Really? You're still at 11. God damn it. A building just run out of materials. Where's my glazed? There it is. We'll keep an eye on this. So even though this is in a very old part of town, they're still getting building evolvements. Like, I would have loved to just have evolved this one and have it on the riverside. but it was unfortunately not to be. There you go. Ooh! That's way different. That's pretty cool, actually. It's a proper, almost industrial building there with the smokestacks and stuff. That's cool. Promote the decree, unity of the people. Christ, they're asking for a lot of decrees. Right, I'll submit it, lady, but it's up to the people. What the hell's this? A new article. Hundreds of cycles have passed, and Parliament is asking for your help in voting for a new article that would revolutionise everyday citizens. Okay. Okay, how the hell do I do this? I've never seen this before. Articles. Oh yeah, okay. All factions increase their power per cycle by 15%. Introducing building construction improvement costs. Yeah, I want to reduce the cost. They'll gain the stuff. Reduces the costs of ramparts. Multiples of 25%. This, I'm going to go for that because I still haven't built any ramparts yet. Because the ramparts are ridiculously expensive. That was cool. That was a cool building. Can you get more stone? You can. 9,000. That's a lot. Okay, not that one. Give me this one. I was going to demolish this because it's getting kind of close to the city. This is going to have problems also. I'd prefer to move this, but there's still a lot there. Right, get rid of those two. We're demolishing one, and the other one is in. Right, so my ceramic workshop is in. I maybe should have taken the power one. It would have helped these guys come up quicker, but we'll be fine. Your light horse guard is now available. And that decree actually passed. Oh my god. Yeah, this is just a tiny building, and I wanted... No! Some absolute... Oh, well, wait a second. It is a building where... Yeah, there you go. That fits in there. Yes! Do a bit of belonging. It's in! Very nice. I wanted to save that space, but it's kind of cool that it's gone in there. Okay, so the next cultural evolution I have is the wire workshop. And it uses a crucian, but I don't have the wire drawing mills. Okay, but there's a lot that require the light horse guard, and now the light horse guard is in. Where am I at on cultural buildings there? So I've got this one. Don't have this one yet. Still waiting on the sherry winery. Let's do the triumphal arch. Let's get that done. Cultural, it's a political building. And you know what? It would have been cool. It's a huge building. Where do I want this to go? I think it'd have been cool. I can get it like so that when they come over the bridge here, they go through the arch. Neat. What's low at the moment? Nothing's really low at the moment. That's cool. So yeah, they come through here, they go through the arch. They are actually going to go around it, but that's okay. I think that's a pretty cool building. Okay, now my next cultural building. I'm still waiting for that bloody sherry winery. Have you not got, they've done it. Okay, thank God. Commercial, you are commercial. There's the sherry winery. It's a tiny building. I think they were sort of over here. Yeah, I'll build it. There is like a random ass clay deposit there. As I say, this will go in here. In it goes. Do a bit of steam. Right, that's good. We've got their second building in. Speed it up. Let's rock and roll. Oh wow, you've got 4. And it's going to take me a long time to get those 4. Let's go with this one, because this is, I need this for cultural upgrades. Yeah, as suspected, I have run out of resources. That's fine, resources will come back. Our light horse guard is almost finished. There it is. This one can be problematic when you're trying to find it, because it almost looks like a standard house. Oh, you go. It's got the horses there. That's cool. Right, Triumphal Arch. This is nice. It'd be cool if the people just would have driven through it, or took their carriages through it. That'd have been neat. But there it is. I mean, it would have been cool to have it here as the entrance to this city, but if all the building moves here, and the quality poster printer. Now I need to do this. That's the town crier's house. Oh no, I liked this. I liked this building. Right, well I'm going to push pause for the moment because I want to check this. So, into here, cultural. Now, it was the private bankers. No, 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 no. Wait, you wanted to upgrade it to what? The quality poster printer. So yeah, if we go into here, yeah, it actually needs the town crier's house in order to be evolved. Damn it, I like this house. I can't do it anyway, I don't have enough workers. Yeah, because we had that stupid decree where it stopped workers from coming in. So that sucks. And I need like 4, I might actually not be able to do this. Well, that's so sad. I had like 4k in workers at the start of this. What the hell happened? Yeah, 2 cycles, 1 cycle. Nobody cares. I'll get it done eventually. It's on the list. So I need workers to come in. I'm going to pass a decree to get more migration of workers. I don't know which one it is. A united people, citizens, new neighbours, increase migration by 1, and I'm going to do this for like 300 cycles. It's going to cost me 4,200 gold. That's not an issue. Let's submit. Alright, so they're doing the new neighbours one. Hopefully it passes. A vote accepted. Even though there were more votes against. But my word counts for more. Alright, so that's going to get more people in. Keep an eye on the food. Food is still good. Okay, okay. So I don't think it's resources we're needing now. The wire drawing mill, yeah. That's going to go over here. Must not be placed in a building. It is not placed on a building. Can I get it in here? I kind of can get it in here. I build it there. Everything is good. I think because population satisfaction is so good, it just sort of lets us build whatever now. Cultural. Right, so the sherry winery is in. We need to actually go and look at that. We never saw it being built. That's going in. Let's accept that one. So the sherry winery was over here next to the swamp. Not really an ideal location, but it is an industrial building. Just across the road from the perfume distillery. The sherry winery. Alright. Alright. See, everything is looking good. It's just worker population. But this decree will last for 300 cycles. And that is fine. Because I need it to last for 300 cycles. I really did not think that actual workers would be an issue. If I can get some people to buy buildings, I'll get some workers back. Request from a faction. Sell the moose deer. Yeah, okay. Yeah. See, if I sell this, sell it, I gain 5 power for the faction, and I gain 56 workers for that. So yeah, that's good. I need more people to buy buildings. That's the key here. Okay, what is actually next in my list of cultural evolvements? We unlocked the Protestant temple and we need to build that. But it was the Cruxion into the wire shop. Now I know where the Cruxion is. I know where one of them is. It's over here somewhere. There's one. To evolve it, I need 390 workers. Oh, that's so sad. We're almost kind of there, but I should do the cultural buildings first. So the Protestant temple takes 420. Alright, we'll let time sort of blast through. We'll maybe do all cultural buildings in this episode, and then we'll get all evolvement buildings in the next one. But this is coming up nicely. Food is going to go down rapidly though, because I've got more immigration on. There you go, the Protestant temple. Ooh, that's a nice building. Fire that in there. I'm always going to go with these ones, because these three at the bottom are always the worst. Right, I got my wire drawing. Or my wire... Yeah, my wire drawing mills. Over here. You can sort of tell with the courtyards. Oh no, the courtyards are kind of the same. But it's kind of cool to get these buildings. Evolve the building, the abbey, into the Orthodox monastery. Now again, this is something I'd love to do, but it requires 375 workers, and we don't have, or will not have, 375 workers in that time. So it's going to make some people upset. I should have enough buffs on now, though, that when the trust shouldn't go into freefall or anything, it should be good. The East India Trading Company should be good for their next building. Yeah, the major company. Buy it. Again, this is going to be 400 odd. Yeah, 370, it's not too bad actually. Right, a building has... I was wondering where that music was coming from. It's coming from here. There's our Protestant temple though, that's pretty cool. Right, you can be demolished, I think. Demolish that. Perfume distillery popped up. This will give me back a few workers as well. We're not get, yeah, we didn't get that evolvement done. Man, I can't believe anything that reduces workers when I do the evolvements is what we're gonna pick. I mean, everything else is just grand. It's workers we're waiting on now. Okay, okay. It was this, right? Yeah, the major company. 370. We're almost there. Expanding territory. You may absolutely expand territory. Is there anybody else that wants to expand territory? No. You aren't paying taxes. Let's adjust that. Anybody else not paying taxes? Some of these are paying a lot of taxes. But they're all 100% on trust. Apart from these guys that are still coming up. Nobody is particularly low and is threatening to close their borders or anything. So that's fine. Right, I've got 370. The major company. Where the hell am I? Where am I? I'm confused. So this is Old Town. Ah, okay, yeah, I need to go over. Yeah, you need to come over here, you idiot. Right, that is gonna be a nice addition over here. Yeah, let's just go with that. Right, just one more unlock for them, and then we can get into this fourth. So the artist homes. We've almost got this knocked out of the park. By that, again, that's going to be 400 odd, possibly. It's an educational building. Artist homes, 420. Yeah. Should have seen that coming. Although more and more resource places do the improvement on this, because there's still a lot of trees. That's going to tie up some workers. Promote the decree, unity of the peoples. In order to keep them happy, I should probably do this, but we'll do it for a lower cycle. I've still got my increased immigration, and as soon as that's done, I'm gonna want to do it again. Yeah, that was the one that got improved. Can I do another improvement on it? Just to, yeah. Like, wood has kind of gone down. And we are absolutely obliterating all the wood in this area. 7,000, that's a healthy dose of wood there. Right, promote a new article. Absolutely. Anything that gives me... Citizens consume less food. That would be good, but I can build farms and we're sort of good. I'm looking for ones where workers are reduced. Reduces building constructions and improvements. That's good. I don't need the blueprints. Improved management of ruins. No, these ones aren't particularly good. I'll go with this one because I do want to build the ramparts later. Could I do the improvement on this? Yes, this doesn't take any workers at all. And I think if you improve this, it increases migration. So we're gunning for artist homes, and that's 420. Plus some tails. What happened to the tails? The tails got absolutely annihilated. I don't know when they got annihilated, but they did. Alright, hold on. What's going on here? I think it's just a building that's empty. Yep, that's good. I will demolish this. This will get us a little bit of workers back. Cultural building. Sell the Osculapium. Yes, I will sell this to these people. That'll get me a bit of workers back as well. That keeps them happy. I don't think I actually have a new article. Oh, actually I do. Reduces the cost of improving and maintaining trading posts by 10%. That might give me more workers back. In fact, oh wait, that's a faction that wants to move. Any other factions that want to move? No. What I'm going to do is, there's ruins over here that I have researchers on. Yeah, I'm going to demolish it. I think that might get me like a little bit of workers back. Have I got the last article? No. Increases taxation? No. Incidents probably. Reduces the building costs. That's the ones we're going for. Another building is empty. Now I'm not going to do the improvement on this. I'm just going to set it to take iron ore now. And you'll probably need more gold production from somewhere. Yeah, they've basically like taken all of this, which is fine. There's a bit of gold there. Yeah, there's like 27,000 gold there, which is absolutely insane. Build that. Yeah, you're going for gold. Right, if I got my 420, I have. So I can get my artists... No, I can't. Oh, tails. Go to a trading post, just buy tails. If you actually can. Who's got the tails? You've got the tails. Bring in 570. Money is no object. Is food still good? Ah, yeah, food is still good. Cultural, artist homes. Do I want these on the riverside? I kind of did want them on the riverside, but they're big buildings. Yeah, but you've got that monstrous... build them there. You've got that industrial area out there that isn't too great. Right, that's another building done and dusted. So we're just waiting on this, but we can do the defense of peasants' rights. Again, that's going to be a monumental building to sort of try and build. Yeah, you got converted to iron. That's cool. Promote the decree optimizing the past. That gives me more blueprints from ruins. It's not a bad one, but I don't think we particularly need blueprints at the moment. Although I only have 22,000. So it is quite expensive to get this done. And any ruins that pop up later, I should continue to search. I think we are searching a couple here and there. Why are you saying that you're empty? You're on... You've got a lot of stuff going for you. Right, this small quarry is level 3. I am just going to manage the resource and tell them it's switched to stone. Sand might become an issue later. That's done. That was that mine. It's also done. Alright. Cultural. Yeah, it was the defense of this. 375, that's not too bad. Cultural. Have you got this yet? What do I need? What does your faction have to be at? Faction has to be at 25. Right, you can have that. That's fine. But they are at 23, so they're almost there. Yeah, we'll get all the cultural buildings in today. A desire to conquer. Ah, so one of the factions is growing so big, it can just take districts as it pleases. There you go. Still got one more improvement on this that I can't do yet. That's sad. There you go. We're almost... Go to here. Search it for blueprints, please. Yeah. 24,000, and how much does an actual wonder cost? 6,000. So that's 12. Yeah, it's 24,000 right there. We've still got 1 or 2 buildings to unlock. Sell the arena to the requesting faction. I thought the military would have wanted to buy this, but I will sell it to them. This obviously can't be upgraded. It's not an upgradable building. Gets me a bit of workers back. That's good. It means I can build this. So the defense of peasants. Alright, so now you are sort of encroaching. I don't really want it there. I kind of want it here on the road. But you're kind of getting into my thingy there. My artist homes are done. Oh my god, they took an absolute chunk out of the mountain there. There you go, that's all good. Non-book printing press. Yeah, we're looking good. Just one more building to get. Go away, go away. I don't want to demolish that. Oh crap. Oh, it was this one right here. Right, I think you're done. I think you've done everything you can do. That gets me a little bit more workers back. Go away, go away. And let's see if these guys are willing to give us the last establishment of the securities. No, not yet. But this will give us time to get workers back. And because I know this is going to be an issue later, I'm going to build a couple of small farms in here. Build one there. Build one there. I've basically demolished all the resources in this area. There's a bit of sand here, and I will go for that. Build that. That used up a bit of workers, but as we know, these clowns are not at... Oh, they're at 26, so I should be able to unlock the building. Ah, yeah. Last but not least, the establishment of the securities. Nice. How much do I need to build you? 420. Alright. And I just spent a bunch of workers and farms and stuff. Evolve the building, the booster, into the quality poster printer. I would love to do this, lady, but it requires a lot of workers. And you're gonna have to wait. We will do the evolvements in the next episode. I'm not doing them now. I want to get all the cultural buildings in first. Therefore, when the time comes, I should have no issues in upgrading buildings. I kind of like this with the trees. Okay, they're... Yeah, you're gonna... I think this is gonna come down. I should have moved this further over. An idiot. 420, come on. Give me that 420 random ass people. Workers. Now, after this episode's done, I'll let it run on. I will build this back up, but the pace of using about 300 to 400 workers a pop, it's gonna blow through this kind of fast. I did say earlier I was wondering why I had like 4k workers and then it just went to 0. But it's because if you're building this so fast and they're so expensive. Ooh, this is a Gigantor. This is a huge building. I do want you on the outskirts there. And skadoosh. Build. Just throw that in, that's fine. So last building is going in. A desire to conquer. Okay, so again, that faction is just taking buildings at their own. Yeah, these new buildings sort of blend in with the houses. There's a visit. Because we're almost at 1400 cycles. Last building going in though. Yeah, see this one here, the porcelain. These have got more industrial looks with the smokestacks. This is just a park. And we've got this random ass building out here. Evolve the building the Bottega into the popular cultural workshop. I'd love to do that, but I can't. There you go. The establishment of the securities. Now, I wonder if people will build over here. They may not. So you wanted to upgrade a Bottega. Yeah, this is going to be expensive. 420. There's no way we're going to get that. Like I said, I'm going to let it build up. But I can do another one of these. I can do another article before we end. Alright, so I wanted to go with... Increases the number of active know-how slots. No. Reduces building, construction and improvements. Yeah. I mean, I wonder if that's... It's still 420. So it's just the materials, not actually the worker capacity. Well, that sucks. Wait, I just did that, didn't I? Oh no, it wants me to do another one. No, we're good. Yeah, I can't buy in workers either, so it's gonna suck. Alright. This town is growing quite large. And it's just workers. Workers is what we are waiting on. Yeah, they're gonna be disappointed, but I don't care. We will be doing the evolutions in the next episode. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cultural evolutions to do. So yeah, it's gonna be expensive. All this is unlocked. Now what I will do... Ooh, proximity. Ah, the prospecting workshop is here. I actually want this. Right, and then I'm going to unlock the wonders just in case... Actually, I'll have to wait. Just in case any of the factions barricade themselves in, you won't get their wonder. But they're all looking okay at the moment. We could tell them not to pay taxes. And that'll get these ones sort of over the line if they don't have to pay taxes. I have almost 100k in money, which is insane. Right, we'll leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you'd like to leave a like, comment, or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there's more you'd like to see in the future, then hit that subscribe button. I've been Danny Men, this has been MEMORIAPOLIS, and I will catch you later.